To this, the Border Management Authority will outline details of its first quarter operations at the country's 72 ports of entry. These include land, air and sea ports. The report will focus on illegal crossing attempts and crime prevention operations, particularly during the festive season and Easter. Commissioner Michael Masiapato will unveil new security measures to be implemented across ports of entry to improve travel verification and efficient law enforcement. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is at the GCIS and joins us now live. Zola, very good morning to you. I think with everything that's been happening in the country, especially when it comes to our porous borders, it will be quite interesting to hear what those security measures are that will be implemented by the BMA going forward.
Well, yes, indeed, Katleho, and that is what South Africans want to find out from today's briefing. You would understand that the BMA is nearly 3 years old, and through various briefings that they have conducted, we know that they have had many interceptions and also so much to basically write home about in terms of the crime that they've controlled in our very porous borders. We know that they've been focusing on areas that are believed to be areas that need redevelopment and enhanced security, and that is OR Tambo International Airport, Lebombo, just to mention a few. Now we're joined by the BMA Assistant Commissioner just to take us through what to expect in today's briefing that is set to start in about an hour from now. Doctor, thank you very much for your time. Perhaps you can just give us an idea of what to expect in today's briefing.
Very good morning, Zola, and very good morning to all the viewers. You may have observed that in the past, the briefings that we have obviously conducting were more on the plans towards the festive seasons, or plans that we are going to use when we then implement this Easter operations. And then we'll then come back again to give you feedback in terms of what is it that we're able to do, either in the festive seasons or the Easter. This time around, we took a resolution that we also need to give some quarterly performance review. So today, the Commissioner is going to give you quarterly performance review. He's going to focus on obviously the achievement that we've made from April until December, which is the first quarter. It will also obviously outline the challenges that we might have encountered. We are also going to use this media briefing to obviously use it as an informative kind of a session where he will also tell you some of the key requirements that travelers are supposed to be aware of when they are obviously exiting or coming to South Africa. He will also touch on the areas such as agricultural space in terms of what is it that you need to do if you're obviously transporting something like vegetables and stuff like that. He will also touch on the health space. There are examples of people who will be watching information in terms of what is it that they need to do if they should transport mortal remains from another country. So he will be touching on areas like that. And then obviously there will be certain announcements that we'll be making towards the end of his speech.
Dr. Lubengo, we know that in April, the BMA launched technological systems, and those are obviously trying to make sure that you combat all the challenges that you encounter in our ports of entry. Have they yielded any positive results so far?
Oh, absolutely. They really assisted. You might have heard when we reported, based on our festive Easter operations, that we were able to intercept a lot of travelers who didn't have documentations. If one of to use an example of Byte Bridge, for example, there are those who didn't have passport who were using the ferries illegally, obviously crossing through. We were able to intercept them, and then we were also able to intercept them through the use of the push-to-talk as well as the body-worn cameras. You might have noticed that there were a lot. I think it was more than 100% compared to the previous operations that we have conducted, and we are still going to continue using that. That is one of the obviously announcements that the Commission is going to make in terms of the pilots that we have then trained.
Mm-hmm. There's also an issue of underfunding of the BMA authority, which hinders the authority from conducting its mandate, leading to you not being able to have maybe enough guards in our ports of entry. How's that conversation going with the relevant authorities? I know that there's supposed to be conversations with the ministry and also the National Treasury to assist you so that you're able to fulfill your mandate.
Indeed, that is the problem that we continue to have. Obviously, obviously, in order to ensure that we have some funding, we have been engaging with National Treasury. We have presented to them our business case. I think it will be the third time that we've presented the business case. We have done that, I think, 2 weeks ago. We are also engaging with the portfolio committees on Home Affairs. We have also obviously engaged with the Standing Committee on Appropriation. So we are using all this system in order, obviously, for them to assist us, to give us more funding. If we get more funding, we are able then to deploy or to recruit border guards. We are also able then to get tools of trade, the speedboats that we normally use at obviously the marine space, and then obviously we are able to use them to buy additional drones, as an example. So we are having those conversations so that we have at least additional funds to get that. So that doesn't only affect the tools of trade as well as the personnel. There is also an issue of the ICT capacity that we need to have. But we believe that we will then get those resources. We've also approached the Department of Justice in terms of the CARA, Criminal Asset Recovery Account, so that at least they also give us some resources from the kitty that they might have.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lubengo. A briefing that many people are anticipating to hear. Katlego, as you have heard him say, that so much will be shared by the Commissioner of the BMA. It will be quite interesting to find out, if, the budget will be adjusted so that they are also able to fulfill their mandate, because if they are underfunded, then that will mean that they will not be able to carry out their responsibilities in various ports of entry here in South Africa. Kat, for now, back to you in studio.
All right, we certainly will be getting that update